Hallo, Beloved.
Natürlich. Manchmal.
Hi, Isaac.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Can you hear me? Maria Varanova? Hi. Can you hear me? So, yeah,
Yes,
cool. Now I hear you.
just wanted to sit with you a bit.
Welcome. If the thought comes up, I would like to sit with it. So that thought comes and hand raises, and then we can go and we can say, okay, so who is that I? We can see the thought, I want to sit,
Mhm.
but now we're just taking the opportunity. That thought came, and now we're just looking, who's the I? And just really taking a moment, it's not, we're looking here now, there's experiences appearing, and somehow there's this feeling sense of I, or a sense of me, that,
I sometimes feel that there are some parts of me which I'm not really connected to.
so
And
again, what's the I that's connected? So again, this is, from my perspective, a thought.
maybe a thought. Like
So,
sometimes I don't feel like my body feels something, or I do something, but it's kind of not something that I think. It's more
okay,
like I witness myself in something, and
okay.
that's why uh, sometimes it's how to say it. I'm a lot in my mind, but I
No,
notice
no,
some things which are not, which I'm doing not from the mind at all.
okay,
And for example, some body things and some, I don't know, feelings in my heart when I'm just sitting here with you. Like my body is feeling with something, and it's really hard to, I don't know, to understand with the mind.
yes. So we're not even looking for them, thinking about this, because all we're doing is we're just exploring. There's a sense of I that rises. That whenever we go to deep sleep, it disappears.
Mm-hmm.
And in dream state, there's some sense of I, but in deep sleep, it's gone. And then in the waking state, often there's a sense of me or I that. And so we're just taking a moment, okay, what is the sense of I? So without memory, what part does memory play in that sense of I?
A big one, I think.
A big one, yeah. So somehow memory, and we can see memory is again, it's just like, so we're here, and if we're really honest, we actually don't know what's going on right now. There's this universing, this body, trillions of cells, and then some thoughts come in and feelings come in. Yeah. But actually, what's actually going on, because always the mother seems to get interpreted through conditioning and trauma. So a feeling may come up in the chest, and somehow that means something. You watch a movie and then just images on the screen, and you'll jump and get scared, and you'll get romantic and cry and all this from just light playing, dancing. It's like it. We're just going deeper than that. You could say there's presence, or just, and the capacity to recognize that we actually don't. And if we look to try and find who I am,
So there is no I
rather
in a
than
way.
rather than me telling you just what you find for yourself, that's all. We're just looking together.
Mm-hmm.
There's a feeling sense of I, but then take a moment and we go, okay, that feeling sense of I, what is it? Where is it? What's it made of? Is it real? I mean, we're just playing now, just looking.
Mm-hmm.
Feelings seem to come and go very quickly and change very quickly. Thoughts seem to come and go.
Feels like there are different eyes. I don't know, me's, and in like different cases with different images, different parts of me
Yeah.
arise.
And then we say parts of me, but what does a part of me mean?
Like aspects. I don't know. It's hard to
Aspects.
aspects.
Yeah, aspects. Yeah. So, and are any of those aspects actually you?
Don't know. Have no clue.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, it's just what we can say is there is presence.
There is.
And then there's habits of personality or habits of attention that play.
Like I can choose this presence. Like if I direct my attention there, and then these aspects of me are no longer ruling me in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah, Jasper.
Hey, Isaac. Guess inspired by the talk you just had or the dialogue. And I guess something I was curious to know before that. What hard question mark, I guess. Uh, what? Why does it seem like there is a center there? Like you said, the I feeling. I mean, the I feeling can be a lot of things, right? It can be a thought, a real persistent thought or feeling, but it can also be presence here, or it could be just the fact of existence in a way. But this feeling right here, and I'm quite agnostic to what it is, but it seems like whenever I'm not engaged or my attention is like on a thought or a sensation or a happening in the world, it seems like I'm resting here or attention is here in a like a nucleus or something like that. It's what is it? I don't know. I know it's like in literature, it's kind of like a thing, the heart, but why? What? I don't know. I was just inspired by your talk now. Maybe you can elaborate on it.
You know, it's interesting. You know, we see the universe universing, so to speak. We see that animals, trees, plants, life happening. Many forms. And somehow in this human expression, at some point in the growing up process, a sense of I happens.
Mm.
If you've ever been with a young baby, there doesn't seem to be much of a sense of I at all.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah. And it's so interesting to see now all of our experience. You know, there comes a point in where there's tiredness and we leave everything quite happily and go to sleep. Including the sense of I. You can't hold on to it.
Mm.
Goes, yeah. And then waking happens again, and somehow some habits, you could say, some habits of functioning kick in, and suddenly it seems like there's an I again.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's kind of interesting to play around and go, okay, what happens in that moment of waking up? It's like, usually it seems to me like a thought kicks in. Where am I? What's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever had it. We're waking up happens and you don't know where you are for a moment
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, what time of day is it? And it's like looking for orientation, somehow like that.
Mm.
So that involves memory, and I'd say it's rare to be comfortable not to know. Okay, I don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. Don't need to know. But that there's an activity that kicks in that's so familiar that shows up as a feeling sense of I. And it's an activity of orientation, of thinking we know what's going on, how we feel. So it's very common, at least in the West, you meet someone and you say, "How are you?" So if I ask that question, "How are you?" It's like, it's so funny. What happens? How do we measure? What do we refer to?
Yes.
Do we refer to 5 minutes ago? Do we, in this moment, how am I?
No.
I don't have a clue, actually.
But something finds the appropriate response somehow, right?
Yeah, or what we call appropriate. It's like, depends who we're talking to. It's like,
Yes.
It's like, either it's just, oh, great, or no, it's been terrible. You want to hear my life's problems? No, thanks. It didn't mean anything by that question. It was just a dumb question. Okay.
Yeah. So what about this feeling? This, we can come back to that. It's
Yeah, so there's a feeling of me that we just exploring. Is that who I am? Or am I a feeling? Is it or it's who am I? And just really going deep with that question. And it's not a mental question. It's like, okay, whoever you are, you really are. And the moment there's any kind of sense of not being at ease, you could say sense of dis-ease, which is interesting to look at. It's like, how does a sense of dis-ease happen? We hear, we have the experience of now, we have this moment, and somehow there's something that happens automatically where produces some sense of I and some sense of not being at ease. And then wanting to be at ease. And as long as we want to be at ease, then we're not. Whether that takes the form, whether that takes the form of seeking for enlightenment or to know or anything that perpetuates that whole dis-ease. When there's a moment of just resting, nothing's even measuring to see, am I at ease or am I not at ease? Am I happy? Am I not happy? Just simply I am. And I don't know anything more than that, actually. Then somehow, no problem. So then the deep question is any sense of a problem real or it's a mirage, Fatima Gun.
Sorry?
or is it a mirage? Do you know the English word
Mm,
mirage? Yeah, yeah, or
yeah,
Fata Morgana, I think they say in German.
yeah, yeah,
So,
or an abstraction upon reality or
yeah,
somehow, right?
yeah, yeah. So we hear, and we can't really describe this moment, or I can't, because it's changing too quickly. It's just,
Yeah,
and I see that it's so limited what can be described. It's just, I can't describe the taste of water. I can't describe
Hmm.
actually
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
It's just this moment in its fullness, and either there's a way of receiving this moment, the information of now, in a way that's beautiful, or there's something that there's some resistance.
Hmm.
And if there's any resistance, then there's a sense of me.
Yeah.
And then I think your question went into the direction of why does that happen?
No, I think my question was around, it was really open-ended,
Yeah,
but it was
but
more
if we
like,
if
what
we
of the
if
heart? What is it? I mean, why is it so central to experience, I guess?
hmm,
I'm, it's not a need to know question. I was just
yeah, it's like
curious.
and yeah, and then it's like we can say the heart, but what are we talking about?
I don't
Because
know.
yeah, that's the thing. It's just like somehow there's the physical
Hmm.
pulsing muscle, and then it seems like when there's a deep relaxing or deep keeping quiet, there's a sense of what you could call a love flow or love, just yeah. But
Yeah.
it's not there's no me and there's no you, there's nothing, there's just this love that's this moment is appearing in. It's just like
Yeah. It is a sort of a, as I said, nucleus. I don't know what it is, but it's
yeah,
not, it's very intangible in a sense, right? It's more like
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
intuitively known. I don't know. It's not something
Yeah,
you learn in school.
mhm, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. No, it's a great, it's like we find ourselves here. We don't, like with a whole bunch of stories of what this life is about, and yet we start looking and
Hmm.
I really don't know what it's about.
Hmm.
There seems to be an interest to be at peace,
Hmm.
but often in a very complex way. It's like first I have to get enough money, or then I got to get married, then I got to get kids, something. It's like there's not this what's here right now. I
Hmm.
mean, whatever it is, this is it, and I can't describe it. And it's like, and it doesn't seem to depend on circumstances. It just seems to depend on whether there's something that's deeply receiving and resting, or some resistance, some it shows up as wanting this moment to be different, which is
Hmm.
yeah. And then it seems like there's the capacity to see that whole activity without much identification, but just seeing that it's something that happens, but it doesn't, a clear seeing that nobody's doing it. It just produces some sense of a me, but it's just
Yeah, something like almost a natural force within the body. That's like, yeah, something happened and then it kind of moves in a certain way. And then there's, yeah, I don't know, sort of, there seems to be paradoxes when you go deeper. Deeper is a
Yeah.
weird word, but when you, from some perspective, there seems to be something that not reverses that conditioning, but sort of can,
just not so interested in it anymore, just like,
yeah, but it seems like this momentum is kind of like by that switch, I don't know, pulling the momentum out of the,
yeah,
I don't know,
the habits.
the
Yeah,
habits.
the
Yes,
habits. Yeah.
yes, yes. Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Thank you for exploring this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Isaac,
Hmm.
Christina.
Let me see a hand. Ah, Christine.
Hi.
See? Hi, Christina.
Hi. There's a desire to live um like spontaneously from this place. And my parents want me to like get married and have kids. And I tried to explain to my mum the other day, and it just really didn't go well. And she's got like some kind of depression now, and she's really angry with me. And I just want to be free of all of that.
Hmm. When do you want to be free?
No.
No, okay. And then what is it? Being free, is it a feeling? Is it what is it actually?
Well, there's been the thoughts I have to somehow physically get away from them, but I want to be around my dog.
So that seems like very conditional freedom.
It's true.
So what does being free mean? No right, no wrong. We're just looking. You know, these are thoughts that come up, all hanging on this idea of I. I want to be.
Yeah.
And so, you know, just coming back for a moment to see, okay, I want to be free. That's the thought. And there's awareness of that thought.
And it feels like there's like a shell around my body.
Mm-hmm. So that's a feeling, yeah, perception, you could say.
Yeah. Ironically, it feels like doing the right thing to get away from them is also trying to be good and spiritual.
Mm-hmm. So now at this moment, yeah, this idea of getting away or not getting away or anything, yeah, you are. Some ideas come of freedom or getting away, or that somehow no right, no wrong to it. Yeah, you can just see there's just like these movements, thought and feeling. And so curious, who are you beyond all those thoughts and these ideas? Even now.
Like a flicking between lots of peace and then suffering. And like everyone else, a bit confused about who I am.
So we just taking a moment, you know, to see there's this budding activity going on. I think it's I don't know, a million cells every second die and a million more are made. We just unaware of that stuff. All these organs doing the dance. Everything's kind of just going on. So this whole activity that we call bodying, yeah, is happening.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
Sure. And also nothing going on. Isn't it?
I think I sense a little bit what you mean.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking I feel more peace. So I must be watching that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. So now there's a process happening where there's a natural, I would say, inquiry, natural. Ah, Viola. Hi, Viola.
Ah,
Yeah.
it's new. Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Hmm. How can you put this into words, really? How can you put this into words? How can we talk about this?
It's so white, so silent, so and it's all in. It's not there's peace, but there are also all sorts, all traumas,
Everything,
all
yeah.
everything. It's not a kind of there's only peace because we are
Mhm.
in this world, and last time there also comes a trauma, and I'm looking, ooh, what's that? And look, and then
Mhm.
it's peace, it's silent, no thought, but it's all, and it's so easy. I think
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
yes, but it's all in. It's very simple, and it's all in. It's not without. It's
So here's a tricky question, okay? Because somebody's, what happened? What happened? And how did it happen? What caused this? See,
what caused it? See,
yeah, so, often you said someone will ask you, okay, how did this happen to you? Or when did it happen? Or what caused it? What was the cause of this deep sea?
I think it's a shift, a little shift. Oh,
Yeah. And what caused that?
that's
How does that happen? How does it happen? What can I do for it to happen to me? That's what people ask. Huh?
I think it's we are looking for a big thing that happens and is very wonderful and expressive, and so, and it's not, it's I for me it's so simple, and so it's not very shiny or
I absolutely understand. I get it. But you can understand for someone that hears you talking like this and they go, how can that happen for me? I want that.
it's like I don't know if I get it. it's it's all in. Also it's also in last times there was a big trauma for me. I get a new job, and there was a man who triggered me, and who emotions, and wow. And then I'm looking for that. I'm a, and we yes, but it's not a place where there is no life and no hard feelings. It's both. It's in, I think. For me it's a little shift, only a little shift. It's nothing big, but I don't know if it's the same thing. No, yes, I know. It's yes.
Thanks for playing.
Is it?
It's lovely to hear how this expresses through you. It's just lovely.
Or do you think it's wrong? No, it's
No, absolutely not.
Mm.
I totally get it.
Mm. Yes, interesting. It's a thought. And now,
Yeah.
no, I feel it now. It's all okay. And that's a shift.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, Trent.
Hi, Isaac.
Yeah, Trent.
Yeah, it was beautiful to see right now with Viola. And it's, how to say, it's what, since quite some time in my life, it feels like, in my life, um, it feels like nothing really matters. And it's not my kids, not, I mean, it's all the way it is, and also the feeling there's absolutely no trace left. It's just this life, and there's nothing to hold on to. It's just not, it's just, and it's at the same time, it's a lot of things happen that are beautiful. I mean, and it's just in the moment. It's just that moment is beautiful. And then, of course, like I was dancing last night, and it was like you have meetings with people, and I don't even know their names. I might not see them again. And it's just the moment. It's just one example of, yeah, it's just somehow funny. So it's like
Mm.
it puzzles me somehow. It's always the idea of doing something right or wrong, or having, yeah, achieving things, and it's just all, yeah. And sometimes it just feels strange sometimes that it seems so irrelevant in a way.
Sure.
It's just, sometimes I think, yeah, why bother at all? Why do things at all? I mean, why not keep sitting here on my ass? But on the other hand, things keep happening. I mean,
Sure.
hmm, hmm. Funny things. Yeah. Now, for half a year ago, some guys had the idea of having a men's group, and I said, "Oh, that's a good idea. I join." And then it's happening, and it's okay, but it's, you know, it's just what it is. And yeah, thanks for the opportunity to.
Thank you.
Ciao.
So,
Mm.
Beloved, I'm waving.
thank you for telling me. I didn't see. Thanks. Hi.
Hi. I would like to introduce myself as a Christian rishi, Christian Zimmermann. And a few years ago, I started with Wim Hof, cold water, 10 degrees, winters coming in south of Germany. So I look forward to the freeze, to the cold nature peace, the natural gold agrees, eternal peace. My body learns to deal with danger. Cold expose a man in nature in this human war world. I feel like a stranger, a world of human animals with fear and anger. But it's to be happy. That's our nature. Happy, strong, and healthy, finally. To use the nature strategy, the human body, this capacity to be happy, strong, and healthy. It's to be happy. That's our nature. Unknown but free, no past, no future. Unconditionally. Unconditionally to see through this body what never has been seen. Neither this nor that. It's not to know, it's to be, it's to grow and to speak with a new frequency for this mankind, for humanity, free and strongly. Humanity searching for inner authority. Out of the non-duality, so value the poesy, value what isn't breathed, in the heart, the secret kiss. Know your nature, know your bliss.
Isaac?
Yeah.
Susanne, can I sit with you?
Yeah, of course. Come out the camera and see your hand.
I was sitting here today suddenly with the awareness that something in me constantly wants to know what's going on.
Mm.
And instead of trying to know what's going on, I was kind of aware of this habit now, and I feel it in my system. It's a kind of sticky feeling everywhere, and so the focus is different.
Interesting habit to think we know what's going on.
It's so useless, really. It all the time leads to kind of confusion, actually.
Absolutely. It is a confusion, yeah.
Yeah, totally. it can never be about understanding or so. It's soon you know what's going on, the fun is gone. You know, somehow all these old interpretations somehow seems to be, of course, a kind of a security, but since I see it more than that, I can only feel my heartbeat actually as a kind of yeah, persistent thing. So it's almost like if you are disappearing in my heart.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you, Bettina, for hosting. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Love, peace, beauty.